Hi LOM Tribe. As promised, I'm just doing a quick video which I'll upload later on to our group. And it's just basically going through, I just want to go through some of the ordering process and setting up LRP orders and that type of thing. So I'm going to screen share so that you can have a look at what I'm doing and then just show you and you can just kind of learn that way. So just for those of you who are new that don't know how to set up your own rewards order, it's really simple to do, or even to do a one-time order. So with your wholesale accounts, you guys now have the option to be able to log into your back office and then order your own products at wholesale price. So I just really want to show you how to do that and explain to you those two options, so that one-time only ordering or the rewards, the monthly wellness box that arrives the wellness box that arrives every month. So that's a rewards program. And just show you how you can do that and edit your orders and that type of thing. So bear with me while I just remember. I'm so bad at this screen sharing thing. Every time I forget how to do it. Screen share. Here we go. Okay, so now you should be having a look at the screen on my computer. So this is my doTERRA login, and we'll just wait for it to jump in. Okay, so the first thing that you'll see is mine will look maybe a little bit different to yours. If you haven't logged in before and you haven't already set up an order, it will just be asking if you'd like to set up a new LRP order, if you want to do a one-time only order. So these are the two options here. So you create your new LRP template or place a standard one-time order. So a standard one-time order is fantastic if you only want to order randomly. So if you want to order every 6 months or once a year or randomly, that's the order that you would go to. The benefit of that is that you just order as is, and then once that order's placed, you don't need to worry about editing it in the future. The downside of it is that you don't earn any points for placing those orders, so you don't really have that ability to get free oils. You do, however, get them at wholesale price, which is awesome. A lot of people have got an LRP template set up, and so you can see I've got one here already. This is what you see when you've already got one set up, so you can click into edit that and change it. I will show you that one after I've shown you how to set up a new one. So to create a new LRP template, you just click on this button here, and then what you need to do is just decide the date that you want it to ship out on. Most people have theirs set for the 14th. The reason being that any of these purple days here, if it ships out on any of those days and the order's 125 PV, you earn the free product of the month, so you'll get an extra oil for free. So a lot of people have theirs set to about the 14th, and that gives them a day's grace to be able to change things last minute if they need to and still get that free product. However, you can actually set it any time up until the 28th of the month, of any calendar month, not just February. And then you can still process it so that you can get your free product. So I'm just going to click on the 28th for the time being, and I'll show you what I mean. So next you add your products. So you come down to the bottom here, and I'm just going to chuck in the mood management kit. The reason being is that that's 100 PV straight away, and 100 points means that you can earn a commission. So if you've been sharing oils with family and friends, that means that doTERRA will actually pay you for referring people to them. So I'll add that to my cart, and then what I go is I hit review cart. Now you can come down here and click on continue shopping, and that takes you into each different subcategory. You know, you can choose between single oils, blends, skincare, that type of thing. I'm a bit of a quick ad girl if I know what I already want. So this month, for instance, I'm going to order some spearmint because I love spearmint and elevation together in my diffuser. So you'll see that that's just added the spearmint here to my order. You can see down here I've just used about 300 points. But you can see down here that I've got 210 points that I can use for free products still. So I can actually select this and get that spearmint for free. So it's going to tell me that now it's that when I've done that it means that I have to hit ship now straight away. I can't wait for it to auto ship now on the 28th. it means that when I go through and I finish adding whichever oils I want for the month, so for instance, I want Farage as well. So I do the Farage skincare kit. I love Farage so much, it's beautiful. And again, I can use my points to get that for free. And I need to order some more of the Local Empower kits. So those Local Empower kits are for if you want to have those class handouts that I have to share with any of your friends. You can add those to an order. So they're not worth any points. So I can do all of those things. There are a few other things in my other cart that I wanted to order as well. But basically then what you do is you would go and you hit Save Changes. I can't do that for this order simply because I've gone and selected that I want to use points for 2 of my products. But normally what you'd do is you'd select Save Changes, and then it would save that order that you have set up, and then the 28th of the month is when it would process, or whatever date you've set it for is when it would process. So bearing in mind that for a 125 PV order, say I was to add some Digestin, which is another thing I needed to top up on, is my Digestin Touch roller, and make it, it's not quite 125, but 125 PV, then I would get, this month it's a free tangerine, so then I would get that free product of the month. So with one of these orders, and this is something that a number of people do, you can still go in any time between the 2nd of the month and the 15th of the month, even though you've got it set to ship on the 28th. You can actually go in and go, yep, I'm happy with that order. I like everything I've put in my shopping cart. And you can go through and click on Ship Now. So then that Ship Now, because I've set up a new one, it's telling me to add my address, which I'll just add really quickly. So then once you hit Ship Now, it takes you to the next screen. And then you go through here and you can check how many points you're going to make. So I know that I'm going to make another 30 points plus my postage points. So I'm going to make another 38 points, 37.20 points on this order. And then if I'm happy with everything that's on here, now I am going to change this because I do want some extra things this month. But if I was happy with everything, then I would go through and I would click on Process Order Now. Once I hit that Process Order Now, it actually changes the date. So I'll just go back. So it actually changes this processing date to the next month. So then it would become the 28th of the 3rd. And no more orders would happen or take place until next month. Then what I do after I've hit Ship Now, because I never let mine auto ship, after I've hit Ship Now, I go back in here and I go, oh, that were the things that I needed for this month. But I know I'm running out of tea tree. So I'm going to add some tea tree. And I know I'm running out of my lavender piece. So I'm going to add my lavender piece. And then I'm going to go through here and I'm going to go, I don't want you. And I don't need you. And I don't need the Digestin roller because these are all the products that I ordered last month. And then what I'm going to go through and do is just add the products that I know that I want. So I know I want some more oil of the On Guard Cleaning Concentrate. I've just bought more of the detergent, which is beautiful. I know that I'm also running out of my ginger. I like using that in my stir fries in particular, and also in some of my baking. And I check that for mine to be paid my commission, I need to make sure my PV, which is down here, is over 100. So you don't need to do a 100 PV order. You might just want one product and that's totally fine. But for me, because I'm making a commission, I want to make sure that it's always set to be 100 PV. So you will know that, and you should have seen the graphics that I've sent out too, especially if you're just fairly new or you haven't quite got your head around the whole idea of the rewards program and how it works. But you'll see that any order up to 50 PV, you'll earn postage points back. So you'll make 8 points for that order. Any order that's between 50 or over 50 PV, so if it's 51 PV, you'll actually make, and it's on a sliding scale between 10 to 30% back. So you'll make whatever you're on. It starts off at 10%. I'm on 30 now. So for me, on a 50 PV order, I'd make back 15 points. So, you know, not 15 points, sorry, I'm lying to you, 5 points. For me, I'd make 15 points. If it was a 10%, got to get my maths right. If it was a 10% order, you'd make back 5 points plus your postage. So you'd make 13 points. And for me, as I was saying here, on a 100 PV order, I'm going to get back, you know, 38 points or thereabouts. So every month for me, I'm normally getting about $50 worth of product for free, and I save that for a couple of months until my points have added up, and then I spend it all in one go rather than getting something for free every month. And the reason I do that is because there's a $3 processing fee. So rather than paying $3 every month to get a free oil, I wait and I get a whole bunch of my oils for free all at one time, and I only pay that $3 fee once. So that's the really simple way to set up your shopping cart. It's so easy to do. I'm going to go and cancel out of here. Or actually, what I'm going to do is show you something, because some people ask me how to do US orders. So a US order, you can see I've got 2 orders here set up now. So this is the one that I actually want, but this is the one I just did then. So what I'm going to do, when you've got 2 or more orders set up, so sometimes I'll have a US order set up and an Australian order set up. When you have 2 or more orders set up, you can actually come in here just underneath the date, and you can actually hit cancel this LRP order, and it will cancel it. If you do have one LRP order and you want to cancel it, you can cancel it, cancel them at any time, but you have to do it via phone call or message straight through to doTERRA, and they'll cancel it for you. And that just means that anybody who's earning a commission can't accidentally cancel their order, because if that's the case, you might miss out on making quite a bit of money. So you can edit all of your shipping details, your payment details, and the email addresses that the confirmation sent out to within the order. I'm going to cancel this one because I don't actually need it set up. And you'll see it'll just have the one here then. So that one there's 130 PV, and I can go in and edit it. If you want to do a US order, it's as simple as coming up the top here and hitting US products, which I've just done. And then you go in here and you create a new LRP template, unless you're wanting to do just a one-time order. But remembering that an LRP template means that you're going to earn points as compared to that one time only. So then you choose a date. Again, it doesn't matter which date you select, because you can go through and hit ship now at any time. So if I select the 26th, but I actually want to ship it on the 5th or the 10th, then that's fine. I can do that. So really simple to do. And then what you can do is cancel your Australian order for that month. After this has gone and been processed, you can set up a new LRP template for Australia for the following month and then cancel the US one. So it's quite easy to do. Hopefully that kind of shows you and explains it to you a little bit better. I know that it can be confusing the first few times that you do it. If you have any struggles or any problems with it, please reach out to one of the leaders within the group. So either the person that helped you to enroll, or to one of the other leaders that you see, myself, or there's quite a number of us in the group that would love to be able to help you. So shoot through a message or send through a message, and we'll be able to help you to set that up or go about changing it. And as I said earlier, if you've got one set up already, all you need to do is click on the edit, and then say if you're not getting that same order the following month, then what you need to do is go through and just remove items and add them. It's really, really very simple. So anyway, guys, I hope that that's really helped you in understanding how to create a rewards order so that you're getting those monthly wellness boxes turn up. And look, make sure that you send through any messages. See you later.